Before the release of In Da Club, 50 Cent had a turbulent and difficult career in the music industry. He grew up in Jamaica, Queens, where he was involved in drug dealing and crime. He started rapping in the late 1990s and was mentored by DJ Jam Master Jay of Run DMC. He signed a deal with Columbia Records in 1999 and recorded his debut album, Power of the Dollar, but it was never released due to a shooting in 2000, which left him with 9 bullet wounds and a dropped contract. After recovering from his injuries, 50 Cent resumed his rap career by releasing a series of mixtapes that gained him popularity and respect in the underground scene. He also started feuds with several rappers, such as Ja Rule, Fat Joe, and Nas, by dissing them on his songs. His mixtapes caught the attention of Eminem, who was impressed by his skills and charisma. Eminem invited him to Los Angeles to meet Dr. Dre, who signed him to his Shady Aftermath label in 2002. With the support of Eminem and Dr. Dre, 50 Cent began working on his official debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. He recorded 7 tracks with Dr. Dre in about a week, one of which was In Da Club. In an MTV interview with Sway Calloway, 50 Cent states that the song was originally intended for Eminem's group D12 to rap over for the 8 Mile soundtrack, but they did not know how to approach it. Dr. Dre then offered the beat to 50 Cent, who wrote his lyrics in an hour and recorded most of the vocals that night.
What's the story behind In Da Club? It almost wasn't yours, right?
It actually was given to D12 first. And then I guess they just didn't hear themselves over the record, but when I heard it, I was like, let me get that.
He said that Dr. Dre gave him a lot of creative freedom and guidance, and that he wanted to write a song that was the opposite of the dark content that was on his album. He called the song a celebration of life and success, and said that it was relevant every day because every day is someone's birthday. The song was produced by Dr. Dre and Mike Elizondo, who created the instrumental track, which uses an unconventional offbeat rhythm and features blaring horns, funky organs, guitar riffs, and sparse hand claps. The percussion on the track has a bit of a story of its own, featuring the West Coast's best-kept secret, DJ Quick. Quick further explained how his drums were used on In Da Club in an interview with Village Voice. They don't even know why they like the song In Da Club by 50 Cent. They just know that they've heard it more than any other song, and it never gets old somehow. Well, it's because I helped Dr. Dre with the drums. I gave him those claps and that kick. The song opens with a simple and memorable piano melody, which acts as the main hook throughout the track. The repetitive nature of the piano riff establishes a catchy and instantly recognizable sound that grabs the listener's attention from the start. As the song progresses, additional layers of instrumentation are gradually introduced. The primary drum pattern consists of a steady kick drum and snappy snares layered with claps, forming a basic but effective rhythm. The drums maintain a consistent and driving tempo, creating a strong sense of forward momentum that energizes the track. It gives the song a sense of urgency to want to get up and dance. It truly captures the essence of the club atmosphere while also aligning with the larger cultural context of early 2000s hip-hop. At the time of its release, the rap genre was shifting towards a more mainstream and commercially accessible sound. The beat perfectly encapsulated this sonic evolution. Moreover, the beat's ability to create a sense of excitement and elation perfectly complemented the lyrics and themes of the song. The celebratory and indulgent atmosphere conveyed by the beat supported 50 Cent's lyrics about partying, success, and the pursuit of pleasure. The song was mixed by Dr. Dre and mastered by Brian Gardner at Bernie Grundman Mastering in Hollywood. It was released on January 7, 2003 as the lead single from 50 Cent's debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. During an interview with Big Boy TV, Dr. Dre shares his experience working with 50 Cent and expresses his astonishment at the immense success of In Da Club.
50 was incredible when we went in the studio together for the first time. I mean, my experience working with 50, it was only about 7 days in the studio. Maybe no more than 9 days, I'm not sure. For my entire half, you know what I mean?
Damn.
I would put up a track, he would write it, spit it, and go, yo, put up another one, put up another one, put up another one. And then that was it. It was really creative, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And, the song In Da Club, I knew it was good. I didn't know it was going to be that big.
However, the production of the song is just one element of the beauty of this track. The lyrics are equally just as important and iconic. The song opens with an energetic and catchy introduction. The repetition of
Go, go, go
creates a sense of urgency and excitement, setting the tone for a celebration and lots of dancing. The lines, go shawty, it's your birthday, we gon' party like it's your birthday, establish the central theme of the song, a celebration of success and living life to the fullest. All over the world, one of the most celebrated events in most cultures is a person's birthday. So by adding this element to the song, it allows it to maintain its value for all eternity. The chorus contains some of the most memorable lines of the song. "You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub," conveys a sense of 50 Cent's presence and dominance in the party scene. The line, "Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz," hints at the wild and hedonistic nature of the environment. It introduces the idea of indulging in vices and seeking pleasure. This emphasizes the point that 50 Cent has whatever you need to have a good time. "I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug." Showcases 50 Cent's casual approach to relationships and his preference for frivolous physical interaction. This line reflects the song's theme of pursuing pleasure and engaging in carefree experiences, further capturing the epitome of all of the feelings and thoughts one has while partying at the club. The reference to Dr. Dre demonstrates his association with other successful artists, which adds to his credibility and popularity and lets it be known that his success is imminent. The line, "Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love," further emphasizes his appeal to women and the attention he receives due to his commercial success and affiliation with the biggest rappers in the game. "Look homie, ain't nothing changed. Hoes down, G's up." Highlights 50 Cent's loyalty to his roots and his commitment to the streets, which is where he got his fan base. It reinforces the theme of remaining true to oneself despite newfound success and not selling out. In this verse, he is also out to associate himself with the greatest rappers of all time when he makes his aspirations clear, saying, "They like me, I want them to love me like they love Pac." Being that he was signed to a West Coast label and that his sound was becoming increasingly more West Coast influenced, his mentioning Tupac in relation to himself was a genius move that sparks a conversation. The inclusion of explicit lyrics and the exploration of sexual desires, drug usage, and the overall party experience contribute to the song's edgy and boundary-pushing nature. It caters to the fantasies and aspirations of the listeners who wish they could live a more luxurious and carefree lifestyle. This element of wish fulfillment and escapism adds to the song's popularity and relatability among its target audience. The music video was directed by the legendary Philip Atwell. It starts with Dr. Dre and Eminem, who are also executive producers of the album, in a lab control room watching over 50 Cent. Here, they're portrayed as architects of the new hip-hop artists, creating and molding 50 Cent. This not only symbolizes their mentorship of 50 Cent's career, but also mirrors the real-world context of Dre and Eminem signing 50 Cent to Shady Aftermath Records. This shows how much both of these legends had riding on 50 Cent's success, and how much effort they were willing to put in to make sure he succeeds as their greatest project. The scenes that follow show 50 Cent being put through various forms of training, working out, getting a bulletproof vest fitted, and testing his endurance, which seems to symbolize his preparation for fame. It references the challenges he'd faced in the music industry and his personal life. Given 50 Cent's history of surviving a shooting accident, these scenes also take on an additional layer of meaning, representing his resilience and toughness. Mixed in with these scenes are shots of 50 Cent rapping in a club, surrounded by his crew, women, and wealth. These symbols are often associated with success in the rap industry and life in general, albeit for men mostly. The club also links back to the song's lyrics and serves as a showcase of 50 Cent's arrival on the scene, his charisma, and his status as a party starter. There are also scenes where 50 Cent is seen rapping in a glass box. This could be interpreted as him being in the spotlight, under scrutiny, and on display for the world to see, again tying back to themes of fame and celebrity. Overall, you get the vibe that 50 Cent is an experiment of sorts. It's as if he was a project by Dr. Dre and Eminem, and their goal was to make the perfect gangster rapper. In the Club is widely regarded as one of the greatest rap songs ever made, as well as one of the most influential songs of the 2000s. It helped establish 50 Cent as one of the biggest stars in hip-hop history. It also influenced many artists and genres, such as pop, R&B, dance, and rock. It has been sampled, covered, and remixed by countless artists, such as Beyonce, Lil Wayne, Justin Timberlake, Mary J. Blige, and Ed Sheeran. It has also been featured in many movies, TV shows, video games, and commercials. This track is more than just a song. It is a moment and cultural phenomenon that transcends time and space. It became an instant hit, topping the US Billboard Hot 100 for 9 weeks and becoming 50 Cent's first #1 single. It changed the game and really took hip-hop from the streets to the mainstream for the new millennium. Even after 2 decades, the song still feels as fresh and as exciting as it did back in 2003. A sign of a true classic.